All right, so now we're live. I had to wait. I had to wait for pictures to go out and chip bags to be rolled up and everything else. What did you say Stevie was, Shalisa? I mean, Dish.
I don't know where he's at.
He's with Susie.
Well, I know that. You think he's with Susie? Ow, ow,
It's
ow.
not. Susie's with him. Right, Rita?
So what's happening? Shalisa and Sticky Steve look mighty comfortable in those recliners.
Chilling like a villain.
Chilling like a villain.
Friday, we gotta kick back. I mean, poor Ohio's at work, but the rest of us have to kick back.
Hey,
Yep.
I'm out of here. I'm out of work in 9 minutes.
Oh.
So
Ooh.
I'm gonna start shutting down. Watch, as soon as I start shutting down, something will happen.
Yeah, you'll be there for another hour. Nothing wrong with overtime. Isn't that right, Dish?
That's right.
Oh, it's been you know what? I wonder if Stevie went north.
Hmm.
I know he sent me a a link to a YouTube video.
Did he send you a link?
To his YouTube video for
Where Michigan suck or Michigan's in trouble or something?
Jay what?
no, it's about country. No, I'm sorry, cowboy pickled eggs. So
Cowboy pickled eggs. Is there jalapeno in them?
a lot of sugar.
Oh,
So
okay.
I just gotta. She lets her sit for a month. I'm not letting something sit for a month.
Not eggs.
Well, it's in a shit ton of vinegar.
Oh, okay, okay.
Once they're pickled, I mean, you can leave
I
them.
got
things.
scared for a minute there.
There they are. There he is. He's on the outside, looking in.
Hey, Stevie and Susie.
Anyways,
He's probably in the basement.
no, he's not.
No?
No. So we get the normal crew, although we're losing Ohio. But maybe he'll be back. Now we're just waiting on Stevie and Susie to pop in.
Copy 2153.
Anyways, you guys say hi to Shalisa and Sticky Steve up in the top right-hand corner over there next to me. Say hello.
Hello.
Hi there.
What up?
Oh, I don't want to do that. That's for goddamn sure. Jesus, Dish, how do I do it? There it is. What's up, kid? Say hello to Steve. Where's Susie? She's still at her mom's?
No, she's in the bathroom, and then she's going to do her little diamond dot things. She's not in the mood to be on camera if she's naked.
Oh, well.
Oh, I'm sorry. Are we live?
Yep.
Actually,
We are now.
So she's not in the mood to get dressed.
Now she's dressed. She's in the mood to sit here in a chair.
please say hello to the beautiful Miss Dish.
Hey, everybody. Glad to be here.
Mr. Ohio Wilbur's probably on that radio. No. Don't even fucking start you. Listen.
Tickle.
Listen. None of that bullshit. None of that bullshit.
I feel
Anyways.
a strange weight on my head.
Right?
I'm foolery from you, kid.
Listen, you're gonna have more than a strange weight in your head in a minute. We fucking hit you in the head in the forehead with it.
I wish you'd show up in my door and I would let you do that. Just
So
I
I checked out what's his name's live the other night, Stevie.
he said you stopped by. He was pretty excited.
Yeah, I did. I was in there for about 20 something minutes, and then of course the wife called me away. But
I should say they.
Yep, they were both on. So that was kind of cool. That was really cool to do that. So what do we do? What do we do this week? Anybody do anything exciting other than Shalisa making a 45-minute video that I stopped Dish from watching?
I got something in the mail that I can't show you because I got
Oh,
a
man.
video about it.
You can get dildos in the mail.
Yeah, I've sent Dish several.
Brown paper wrap.
Keeps breaking the damn things.
Wow.
Yeah, he's got a magic bullet. No, that's not the name of that sex toy.
You can actually join a club, Mike, and get one every month.
No, I'm good. Listen. That's not how I roll. Sorry.
No returns. Right.
Not
It's
how
the
I
gift
roll.
that keeps on giving.
No. I'm good. No. I work with a couple of them. I don't need to bring one home.
Yeah, right.
You know. Yeah, it's been a fuck of a week. Tonight, I think tonight sucked more than last night. Last night I got out at 9:15. I fucking hate the end of the month. I hate it. Although they're giving me
That's
They're
the
giving us
difference in our jobs, Mikey, is I hate the first of the month.
well, they're giving us a 6% raise, and it's like,
Nice.
fuckers, every time I have an inkling of fucking wanting to leave.
Yeah, suck you back in, huh? Dirty rotten. Shit, my old job, they used to give us a 1 or a 2% raise. It's like, ooh, that paid for the gas hike. That's about it.
No. Anyways, I want to say
Yeah, we
hello
got
to
like a 6% raise over 3 years or something like that. So 2%.
Yeah.
hang on one sec. There's only a few people in here so far, but I want to say hello to Mr. Jay Watterson, who was first. I don't know how he beat out Dish, but he was. Meet me outside. Trying to stop by for a bit later. All right, sounds good, Craig. Hopefully you'll be able to. If not, I totally understand, bro. Miss Shalisa's Shell is obviously in here with us. Big dog, another kind. How the hell are you, kid? Good to see you. TLN. No, why do you gotta put what TLN? Dish, what does that stand for?
You know, I heard he's looking for a
Too
plan.
late now.
Too late now.
Stevie and Susie's Homestead is obviously in here with us, and Susie did wave in the background about 3 minutes ago. Said hi to all of us, so she's busy. But you have my address. I'll sign them up. Meet me outside was first. Craig was first, really? Oh, my bad, because it says you were.
Yeah,
That's
I see Jay Watt first.
Okay, well, hey, meet me outside was first. That's even better. Uh-huh.
Oh,
fellow Massole, because that's what we are here in Massachusetts. We're Massholes.
Massholes.
yep. You hear all that
Okay.
disagreement in the room?
Listen, all I know is that if I see another fucking pallet with a Michigan fucking address on it, or a fucking hey Ohio, what's it called? Is it Lynchburg, Lindenburg, fucking Tinsburg, somethingburg, fucking Ohio? Oh my god,
One of them birds.
13 fucking skids that I put on a trailer for Ohio tonight, and I'm like, you know what? Fuck it. On the last one I wrote, Indians suck.
Did you really?
Someone to Kansas City about a week ago. Chiefs will never be the fucking Patriots. Don't worry about it.
That's awesome.
I'm still waiting for the fucking call.
What did you write on it? Who sucks?
The Indians.
Who are the Indians?
Cleveland Indians.
There's no Cleveland Indians.
Yeah, there is. In my opinion, there is.
No. We're inclusive and
I know what you are, but
diverse.
I said Cleveland
So
Indians.
we have the Guardians. We don't make fun of people.
I don't give a fuck what they're called. I call them the Indians.
Wagon burners or something to that effect.
Oh, 10
Hey,
o'clock.
Craig, how are you? Good to see you. Glad you were able to start back in again.
See, even Big Dog knew that. The Guardians.
Yeah, Big Dog said it. Yep. God.
That's why we name all
So-
our teams over animals. So
I
nobody
was just
cares about
I was just
animals.
saying that
Right.
Dish. I was just saying because we were talking about leap year and shit, and I'm like, I'm putting away my fucking my ice fishing shit. It's all going away. It's going away in the morning.
Our lakes are all wide open.
Yep,
Yep.
I'm bringing out the spring shit. I don't even care if the rivers are high, lakes are high. I don't even care anymore.
We haven't got our polar vortex yet.
I'm just going.
In
So
like a lamb, out like a lion. You wait for March.
I think Sunday might just be cloudy, but it's supposed to be 50. So I think I might just get on the river. I'll bottom fish. I don't give a fuck. I don't even care.
Right?
I just
Get the line wet.
tired of it, you know. Just tired of it. Didn't get a chance to.
Uh-oh. Is this going to be a
Oh,
I wonder what that-
Ohio's gonna get mugged in the parking lot.
Oh my God.
Bad
No,
boy.
no, I'm safe.
Okay.
Oh, they let you out early for good behavior?
Oh, he's an escapee.
You think back to park on Sam.
I have to hide for a minute. I'll be right back.
Already.
Susie,
I
I'm leaving
Hey,
the
Mikey.
camera. on, so
Yeah,
don't
spring-
take off your shirt.
Spring's in the spring is in the year, Craig. I think it's
It's primary.
I actually think spring falls on my wedding anniversary this year. I think it does. And it's early. It's like the 19th or something, right? 18th, 19th. I think.
Michigan's been bipolar when it comes to weather lately.
No.
Love you.
I'm quite sure it'll snow again somewhere along the line, but I don't give a fuck. I'm tired. I don't want to go fishing where there's any weeds, that's for sure, Dish, because it's all Dish's fault. I've never brought up that many weeds in my entire life, Dish.
Right.
Never.
Never.
Hey, Mikey, I'm going to jump out and jump back in and see if it connects to my car.
Okay. I'm not going to bring them up and say, no, it didn't work. Thanks, Craig. Yep, the 19th, 19 years. 19 years of marriage, 40-something years of knowing her.
And you still like her?
She's Sicilian, but she's a good egg. I tease her all the time.
You get a good egg, you gotta keep them.
That's right.
Puts up with a lot of shit. I'll give her credit. She puts up with it. She doesn't like, I'll tell you what, she will fucking just, whew. She's not one of these women that is, how do you say, passive? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Feisty.
Yeah, no, she's definitely not afraid. She's a good girl.
I don't want to put a wet blanket on nobody's hopes, but spring is not here yet. We got some huge snowstorms coming in March. You watch.
Yeah,
Because the geese haven't started going nuts yet.
You're in Michigan. I just looked at my phone. All the way out to the 15th of March, it's not. We're in the 50s, in high 40s.
Uh-huh.
Don't lie.
But the geese have not started going bonkers nesting, mating yet.
Some
Listen.
birds came early, and some birds aren't here yet that are usually here by February.
That's because you people live in Michigan. We don't. I live on the East Coast.
Oh, you're going to get even worse.
No.
You'll be shoveling snow in April.
Well, listen, I don't know if Craig remembers this. Okay, in May of 2001. Okay, no,
Yep.
sorry, scratch that. That was the first year I was sober. In May 2002, to be more precise, May 19th, 2002, it snowed like a sumbitch in the city of Lowell. It didn't. Obviously, the ground was the tire was too hot for it to stick to the ground, but it stuck to the grass in your car.
Right.
And yeah, that's the latest I've ever seen it snow. Was May 19th, 2002.
Wow.
Yep.
I remember.
Lighthouse.
I remember 19. It was April 15th, 1986. We got like 16 inches of snow.
Yeah.
And they closed
then-
the school down, and we were riding four wheelers and shit and having a blast. And then the next day, it was all gone, and we had to go back to school. It sucked.
We had an absolute fucking blizzard on April Fool's one year.
Yeah, I've seen those before.
That
It's
was-
like, oh, great.
2008.
And it was that
If I
snow was
recall.
so fucking heavy. Oh, I hate it.
Look at the head on that raccoon.
Oh,
Hey, Rita.
Fixing to fight me.
So
Headbutt.
I go to take the trash bag. Come home from work. I go to take the trash bag out to the dumpster. And I always go out there with a butt in my mouth because it's either going to be a raccoon in there or something. So in case I have to flick it at it, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I remember that, Craig, too.
Yep.
Stop.
Coyote.
Where am I dead?
So I open the thing to the dumpster, the little plastic flapper. I'm going to put the bag in, and there's this coyote 4 feet away from me. And I'm like, beat it. And I stomp my foot.
Yeah.
When that thing turned to run, I looked at that thing. That thing had to go 50 pounds.
Wow.
Raccoon or coyote?
Coyote
Holy shit.
had to go 50 pounds.
Must have been one of them New York coyotes.
Well, no, you know what it is that dude, I have 9 million fucking rabbits running around my place over here. Because remember I told you about that field behind me?
Yeah.
It's loaded with it's loaded with rabbits and well, the woodchucks aren't out yet, but they will be.
You need some coyotes out there.
I do. That's what I'm saying. I saw one next to the dumpster tonight. But a lot of them just pass through because it's busy, you know. A lot of them just pass through, but on their way through, it's like takeout time, you know.
Yeah.
Well, they're all wily coyotes. They're all hanging around because you got that weed store.
Yeah.
They're all out back checking the dumpster.
They got the munchies just from the fumes.
I told my wife, I said, you know what I'm going to do? She says, what? I says, I'm going to sit up and open the back door, you know, because although I'm on the first floor, my little tiny little back deck, if you call it that, balcony, if you will, is approximately 16 feet off the ground.
Right.
And I said to her, I says, I should just hook up, get the crossbow and just let them have it.
What are you going to do about that?
Well, hopefully you don't hear that. And hopefully you just hear fucking thump. And
Hey, my dog was
did I miss something?
I'm hanging on his words.
Me too. I'm trying to figure out if you're still talking. We lost him.
Getting a wreck.
No, we lost him. He ain't moving. Come on, Mikey. We all saw the video of the raccoons running you off the trash can.
that was cool. I come to a stoplight and I hooked to somebody's fucking Wi-Fi that doesn't have it like secured.
Oh, okay.
That's why.
Well, it blew you out of the room, kind of.
Yeah.
Stop.
Yeah, but I didn't. Right. Back in the day, back when I used to smoke, my dog was going nuts, barking out the window. I was like, stop it. And I looked out there. I'm like, there's nothing out there. So I grab a butt, as Mike would say, and I go out on the front porch, and we had a security light. And I started walking down the sidewalk as I was smoking, and I hit the security light. You know, it sensed me and it turned on. And right there in my driveway was a fucking coyote looking right at me. And I was like, damn, that's what the dog's barking at. So I looked at him, and he was looking back at me, and I was like, get out of here. And I stomped my foot. That fucker just looked at me and was like, "Fuck you, fix me a sandwich." You know what I mean? I didn't scare him at all. He must be like so used to humans being in the city and stuff. He must be so used to humans he doesn't care. Or somebody's feeding him,
Ohio, you see these people that go, winter camping or whatever, right? Or they do bushcraft in the woods, whatever, right?
Yeah.
And they'll go away for a night or 2 or 3 or whatever. And they bring their dog with them. Why do you think they bring their dog?
Right.
Well, yeah.
They don't bring it because the wife said bring a dog with you.
Shit. No, I don't. Hey, I would be dead if I took my dog that I have now. The only thing that I would not have to worry about attacking me in the middle of the night would be the fucking cheese wrappers. If there was a cheese wrapper trying to sneak up on me, he'd wake up and get it. But fucking bear or something like that, he wouldn't. He'd say, "You're on your own, fat guy."
I had a shepherd that anything and everything that went in my backyard, name something, it barked. It knew it was there, and it knew that it didn't want it to be there.
Right.
I don't care if it was anything, any type of animal went through that, he would go absolutely shithouse against the fucking back door. SKS Hugo, how the hell are you? Great to see you.
Hey, SKS.
Jay Watt says Dish used to tell her dog, "Shut up, there's nothing out there," until she opened the back door, walked out, and saw a Sasquatch.
That's right.
I thought she was going to say till she opened the door and saw JP. No, just kidding.
I thought he was going to say Mountain Man.
Was he well hung, Dish?
Found you.
Very well.
But
That's what you get for having chicks on your chat.
Yeah.
Hey, that dog I got now, man, he doesn't like the squirrels, but he doesn't bark at them or whatever. He'll sit at the window, like the sliding, well, not sliding glass door, but the glass door, and just look at them, and they'll come all the way up on the step, right? And then he has a tie out is how we let him outside. And them damn squirrels know exactly how long that tie out is or how far he can reach. And they'll just sit on the outside of it, right? Well,
that's when you use your pellet gun.
He ended up breaking the snap off of it. The snap broke or something. So I went and got another tie out. And there's a bunch of squirrels out in the backyard, and I hooked him up to it, let him go, and he took off after them. They just stood there like nothing was going to happen. And they were like, "Oh shit!" And he said he snagged one up because I got him a 25-foot lead instead of a 20-foot lead, so he had 5 more foot. So chalk one up for the fucking dog, man.
That's too funny. Every day, lengthen it by a couple of inches.
With that foghorn leghorn, he would paddle that dog's ass and then
and the dog would run out.
Yeah.
You just can't learn them nothing.
Hold him up by the tail.
Yep.
That dog, I'll tell you what, I let him out one time, and when you mow the grass, you unhook it because we got one of those ones that go down on the ground where it's level so it doesn't get tangled up, and you can take a lawnmower over top of it and it won't fucking hurt the blades or anything. But you have to unhook the cable, right? Move the cable out of the yard so you don't have a freaking mess and kill somebody that way. So I don't know if it was me or whoever forgot to freaking hook it back up, but I hooked him to the cable and he was out there for 2 hours. This dog will just lay out in the sun and just chill. He doesn't care. Then I realized, he hasn't went nowhere and he's not really hooked to anything. He's just,
they learn.
It's hooked to his collar, but it's not hooked to anything else. So he could have ran away, but he didn't.
like an elephant on a little chain.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Gig Ride 19, how the hell are you, pal? Good to see you. Hope things are well. So this is a little tidbit. We had a little fucking work outing this week. And on a Wednesday afternoon, we all quit. We quit at noontime. and we
Was that
went
time to
down.
say, hey, Uncle Kyle?
We went down to the. We went to my hometown in Wilmington, and for you Southerners, Wilmington, and went on the go-karts. I didn't, because I was afraid that my back would just, doing this all. No, I was like,
Yeah.
But so it was a good time watching the guys do it. It was a lot of fun. And so at the end, they give you fucking, because it's set up like a race. You do the prelim, you do so they have 3 divisions and all that, blah blah blah, and they give you the medals at the end of the thing, first, second, and third for each division. The kid was telling us they haven't seen anybody. The guys that scored the highest for the fastest on the track, they haven't seen anybody ever do that since the place has been open.
Huh.
We had one group, the fastest group. They knew. I don't know if they knew what they were doing or what the story was. I mean, there was some people still out there, like one of the guys said to me, "Mike, how would you?" I said, "Me? I just cut everybody right off. You ain't going around me. You're gonna have to hit me to go around me." That's because I look behind you, see where they are. Go around the corner, look behind you, see where they are. If they're gonna take the outside, whoops. But it was a lot of fun. Fed us like kings. A lot of fun. Middle of the week, loved it. Absolutely loved it.
Right on.
Cool.
Could should have made a movie.
Mikey has been banned from the go-karts ever since 1996, July 4th. Wait a minute. I was drinking in 96, so I don't even know. I don't even remember 96, so help me out.
No wonder you were banned.
So that story could be true. Hey, when we went to Gatlinburg, we went to this go-kart track or whatever, and it was like a big part of it was made out of wood, and it was like a spiral that went up. It was really cool, real big wood, like almost like a roller coaster, but go-karts. My fat ass, man, every time we started going up the wooden part, I go to last place because I was so slow because fucking my weight was holding me back, like just fucking cart barely going up the hill. But once we crested the hill, watch out, bitches! Here I come. They couldn't stop me. I passed them all. Got my weight going for me. Passed everybody, and then I'd be in the lead all the way till we get to the damn. Come back to the beginning of the track and go back up the hill. Then they'd all pass me going up the hill. My youngest son actually got next to me and smacked me in the back of the head as he was passing me. I was like, "You little shit!"
Hello, Gunpowder Beauty.
Hey, Gunpowder.
Hey, Gunpowder Beauty. How the hell are you? Good
Yeah,
to
I've
see
never seen anybody get smacked in the back of the head before. Just by camera girl, eh?
Yeah, they did have some problems with some gear, but I'll tell you, it was kind of cool watching it. Obviously it's indoor, but it was pretty cool. Not, however, like the ones that I grew up on. The next town over from where I grew up, they had the outside. It was Grand Prix, and they were Grand Prix looking. They looked like little Formula Ones.
Nice.
Those sons of bitches.
Yeah, those things were fast though, Mikey.
Those
Those
things
were
like 50 miles an hour, right? Nowhere
yes.
to lie.
And they
And
handled like they were on rails too.
And right before they closed the joint, all right, because they closed it down. But right before they closed it down, I got a phone call from a friend of mine that the kid there got arrested because he decided to take the fucking thing out on the fucking road.
Nice.
He opened the fucking gate, went out in the fucking parking lot, and was fucking zipping up and down Route 38 and took Spray to Wilmington. I was fucking dying laughing.
We had one where I grew up, Mikey. It was called Malibu Grand Prix, and all the cars looked like Indy cars. And Bobby Rahall's from Columbus, and they had the Bobby Rahal. They had one that looked like the Bobby Rahal Miller Genuine Draft car.
Yep.
And it was like super souped up, and it would sit inside like on like a little stage type thing, and if you ran a certain time, like underneath a certain time, they allowed you to drive that car. That was like the grand prize. And everybody, dude, I knew one person in my entire life that was able to get under the time and drive that Rahal car. And he said it was like, it's got to be the closest thing to driving a real Indy car.
Yeah. Yeah, no doubt. Something else.
They come out with the starters and start them up. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Right.
Well,
those were badass cars, man. I missed that place.
I think I know exactly what you're talking about, correct? Yep, those things are the
Missed
ball.
that place, but my fat ass couldn't get one of them cars that could give me a ton of
Just a lot of
butters and
fun,
Crisco.
you know? It's a lot of fun. Gunpowder, I hope you feel better, kid.
Right on.
But Gunpowder, that's why I didn't get in. You know, while I wanted to get in that little golf cart and have a lot of more shit ton fun than I had, because I had a blast, even though I didn't do it.
One
I
ball.
was really, really worried about just doing this with my back, and because I needed to work Thursday and Friday.
See, now you're old and smarter.
You know, so
You knew better.
because I said to the boss, Steve, because the owner did it, my other boss did it. And he's like, Mike, you gonna do it? I'm like, no. Why? I said, dude, I don't want to jolt. I jolt my back because you're not gonna see me for fucking. I says, yep, Route 5 in Hatfield. Yep.
See,
I haven't out that way in a while.
Hey,
I'll tell you,
Mikey,
what a beautiful
you
area.
say, well, since this is a work event, and if I ride these go-karts and mess my back up, is that workers' comp?
No, but you know what? It was mandatory, and a couple of people didn't go.
Really?
Yeah. Craig, that is an absolute beautiful, beautiful part of the state.
Can't fire. They couldn't fire you for something like that.
No, I mean they can't make an Audi mandatory.
Yes, they can.
They did. And they fired me.
But
here's how you make it mandatory. You ready? We're closing at 12:30.
Yeah.
For a mandatory fun time that I'm
and we're going to pay you
you're
the fine.
paid
Yeah.
for, that you're still on the clock.
Okay.
Okay. You don't come. Oh, you don't come. That's fine. I will have something for you to do. I will call. You can go do this call. Go do that call. You're going to work. So what would you rather do? Get paid, go have fun, eat like a king or a queen. You know, I'm not trying to leave girls out, right?
Yeah, I forgot you said that they closed shop early and left from there. Yeah, that's different.
I mean,
queen don't necessarily mean woman anymore, so that's something else they took away from you.
Gunpowder. Try. I know the gummies work. Gunpowder, I get it, but two things you want to do. Trust me when I tell you when it comes to backs. Just trust me. Two things you're gonna want to do. Okay, ice and heat, 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 like every other half hour. Okay, trust me. Just trust me on that. In the summer of 2003, Jish was on the TV show Ripley's Believe It or Not, riding her snowmobile across Saginaw Bay. Dean Cain said it was the most incredible thing he had ever seen alive. Queens don't eat that much. I want to eat like a king. You could
Imagine
have.
being Jay Watt's neighbor. You'd never know if you were coming or going.
So get this
Come up with a story fast.
We had pizza, we had chicken, we had this dough ball shit, we had all this shit, right?
Yeah.
Then they bring in this thing, cookies up the wazoo. That was for dessert, obviously. They bring in this tray of jumbo shrimp. There had to be at least, I don't know, 50 of us there. Out of the 50, how many people don't eat fucking shrimp?
48.
About 40.
Wow.
Wow.
So get this. The 10 of us, not an issue.
Killed it.
Guy says,
Hey,
people
get
don't
this,
like shrimp.
get this,
They're like,
Mikey.
oh, well, You got this one's allergic to shellfish. This one doesn't like it. This one won't eat it because, when they were 5, they ate it and they threw up for 4 days and da 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 da.
Yeah.
Whatever
Hey,
the
Mikey.
circumstances were, hang on. Whatever the circumstances were, they didn't eat it. So we're all standing there going, I go, and you people all set with eating shrimp? They're like, yep. I said, here's how this is going to go. There's like 10 of us. There's got to be a good fucking 300, 200 fucking something fucking jumbo shrimp. I just say we divvy it up. We divvied it up. I had a fucking pile of shrimp this fucking big. And I'm like, oh my God.
Keep driving them carts.
Oh, I was in heaven. Go ahead, Ohio.
I said, you said, oh, there's 10 of us, not a problem. There's one of me, not a problem. I'd eat all that shrimp by myself.
Shrimps.
Yeah. Oh,
I could tear some shrimp up. Hey, we were talking tonight at work, one of the girls I was working with, about deviled eggs, because we both like deviled eggs. And I was like, isn't it funny how if you have a dozen hard-boiled eggs, you're like, oh, I can't eat all those. But you can eat fucking 36 deviled eggs, can't you?
Oh, by the way, check your Facebook there.
I saw it. I watched a little bit of it in the parking lot having a smoke before I came in the house tonight. Cowboy pickled eggs. I mean, cowboy pickled eggs. Yeah.
I thought he said cardboard. Cardboard pickled eggs.
She soaks hers for a month.
Be really dry.
Stevie, did you watch that?
No.
She soaks her pickled eggs for a month.
The longer you soak them, the deeper it penetrates.
But I
That's what she said.
When I did my pickled eggs,
nothing.
When I did my pickled eggs, I only soaked them for about 10 days, 11 days. And I don't know what I did wrong because they tinged like 10. But they were still good. I mean, I ate every goddamn one of them.
What'd you say, Stevie? You said nothing?
Yeah, you get nothing. Open the door wide open.
She's making kimchi tomorrow. That's awesome.
No, I said that's what she said. Didn't you hear me?
Yeah. Listen, it sucks when you're trying to tell a joke that happened 3 minutes ago. It's not funny after 3 minutes. Mikey,
well, I mean, if you give somebody time to talk and do a little bit of a punchline, yeah, it would be.
No, because I'm skipping right over it. Not trying to. I want this to be a dirty chat.
Hey, Stevie, that's what she said.
Yeah. Haha.
Mikey. Weren't we talking about eggs?
Yeah.
I'm soaking in hot lava, Epsom salt, as Tardot says. I got my ice packs in the freezer. Whoops. What else did it say?
Hey, for the record, I didn't bring this to a food chat. Somebody else did this time.
And heating pad on my side for the bed waiting for me. All right. Well, that's good. I'm just letting you know I've had back issues for too many years. And
sorry, Mike, I didn't hear what you said. My mind's still on the tub.
As long as you don't have to take the fucking medication, gunpowder that I have to take, you're good. You know, because you don't want to get into bad shit. That shit sucks. I mean, I'm sure you'll love it because it's, there's muscle relaxers involved. So I'm quite sure you'd love being like that, but it blows. So I feel your pain. I hope you feel better.
That's it. I'm going.
You also got to remember when you were a little bit younger and could do all that rough and tumble stuff, Mike, you were a little bit more lubricated and it probably loosened you up a little bit. I know a guy who fell off I think a 3-story building, got up and walked away. Well lubricated with tequila.
Oh, yeah.
Well, I mean, he broke his elbow, but other than that, he got up and walked away.
Right. He didn't realize it till the next day. That's the thing, man.
Oh, shit.
It's not even that. It's just the healing. It's the length of how long it takes you to heal. It bothers me the most.
Yeah.
Like when I broke my elbow, when I fell out of the back of the truck, landing on my beautiful face, in my left arm. When I tell you, I legitimately, when they took the cast off, I legitimately could not carry a gallon of milk in my left arm. You know, with my left hand,
Wow.
because the pain was just so bad. It's a gallon of milk. What the fuck's a gallon of milk weigh? 8 pounds?
8.36 pounds.
There you go.
It can screw me up if my spine's inflamed. I got a pinched nerve.
It's there are 3 pains in this world that I had all that I'm sure everybody's had them, right? And I can't stand any of them, and I think they're the worst. That is tooth pain. That is back pain.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, those two alone.
Kidney stone.
Those two. Well, yeah, I haven't had. Hang on,
Nah.
I haven't had those yet. So I should probably just start sucking on lemons. But
Need to knock on fat.
Susie chimed in and said kidney stones.
yeah, I know. That's why I said I'm going to suck on lemons, because that's no.
That
And
pill
having an earache.
Yeah, earache sucked, toothache sucked. One more that you forgot to add to that list, Mikey.
What's that?
Hemorrhoids?
Stepping on a Lego at 3 a.m.
No, because that pain goes right away.
It goes right away.
No, that pain goes away. Back pain, tooth pain, and ear pain. Oh my God!
I've
You
been
can't,
struggling with
because you can't sit, you can't stand, you can't lay down, you can't with a back pain, right? It's like it sucks, right? Tooth pain, especially if it's an abscess, forget about it. It's in the middle of the night. You got
Fucking
nothing.
toothache hurts the worst, man.
You know, you can't. You know, you just want to cry.
You ever have one of them pains that feels like somebody poking you in the back of the eyeball? Like when your
Yeah,
sinuses
yeah.
are all messed. Oh God.
No, thank God.
It's like, get out of there.
what in the world you got up in there, man.
Just a random.
Let me out.
Yeah, but I mean, Lego. Let me tell you, Legos are like a mofo. I get it. I'm with you.
I'll tell you what's
But it
worse
goes
than a
away
Lego, though.
in a few minutes. You know what I mean?
I stepped on
Fuck those.
Now, when a Dukes of Hazzard, like orange cone that came with like a Dukes of Hazzard play set, and it looked like a traffic cone, but it was about a half an inch tall. I stepped on that son of a bitch, and it went all the way up in my foot, and it stayed in my foot, and we had to pull it out with tweezers. It hurt bad. That
Man.
Do you know how to
I'd
solve
step on
that
1,000
issue?
Legos before I go across it.
Do you know how I stopped that issue? Because I stepped on a Lego barefoot. Fucking, I wanted to cry. My nephew, you know, because my sister had my nephew, and I come downstairs one day and dude, it fucking hurt like a bitch. Do you want to know how I stopped hurting myself walking through the house? To this day, I don't take my fucking shoes off.
I know that feeling.
Yeah.
You don't step your toes anymore either, do you?
What's
I
pardon?
always wear at least a shoe or a slipper or something.
Right. I do too. I wear stuff around the house. You don't stub your toes
Nope.
as much as you used to.
Oh, that hurts like a bitch too.
Have you ever hurt yourself so bad it makes you gag like you're gonna throw up? That's when you know you got real pain.
If I'm
Dude.
sitting hard enough,
Oh my God.
it hurts.
The only time I ever threw up from pain is when I got hit in the nads by a fucking baseball, and
Ow.
I couldn't even stop the throw up. I mean, the throw up happened before the pain hit. You know what I mean?
Wow.
It was like the ball hit me there, I threw up, and then I cried about all the pain, and my kidneys felt like they were going to explode.
Do you know the likelihood of that happening? That's like worse. That's like you're better off. You are more likely to hit the lottery than you getting hit in the nuts. That's fucking a miracle.
What do you mean? You're more likely to hit the lottery than get hit in the nuts? I've been hitting the nuts like
Place your bets, everyone.
Your nuts, not mine. Yours.
man.
Itty bitty balls.
Yeah, whatever. I got hit in the nuts one time playing basketball because the guy was stepping out of bounds. So he just turned around and threw the ball at me. So it hit me and go out of bounds. So it'd still be their ball. And that was straight in the nuts, too. That hurt like hell.
Hey, SKS Hugo.
Yeah.
I'm with you with the fork. Although I've never had a fork in the head, I will tell you one thing. I've had a dot in the back of my head.
That's because you're playing darts with somebody that was drunk and you went to get yours out of the board and they still threw it, right?
Nope.
I was going to ask him,
I was keeping score. I was keeping score, and I'm standing right in front of the scoreboard. And he says, Mikey, and I looked, and I told him what he hit. He's okay, thanks. And I'm still standing in front of the scoreboard, and the next thing I hear is right against my head. And they're like, Mike? I'm like, yeah. And they're like, I said, yeah, I feel that. Did it fall out yet? And they're like, no. Right in the back of my fucking head.
Yeah, it just kind of hangs there.
No, you know what happened? No, you know what happened? We were playing this team that wasn't very good. The kid was trying to be nice. And he turned his head and threw the dot. He just did one of these.
Oh my God.
Yeah, so I paid him back. I paid him back. A few weeks later, it could have been 2 months. How the fuck I don't remember. But sometime later, we're all out down the nights, having fun, drink.
We're at the good part of the story.
Right. Hey, I seen a video other day where they were throwing the hatchets or axes or whatever, like at a bar. And the lady went to like rear back and throw it, and she let go of it.
Oh,
and it stuck in some dude's leg. It was like, oh my God.
wow.
Yeah, I can't believe they allow that shit indoors at a bar.
Anyways, he was walking down this ramp like pretty quick to go get back to the pool game we were playing. And I stood beside the wall. And I took the pool cue right between his fucking legs. Whoa! He went ass over fucking tea kettle like a sumbitch. Stick a fucking dot in my head, asshole.
Funk.
Thank you, Jerry. Jerry said I have big balls. I don't know how you know that, but it's okay. Balls of steel. He said, actually. Not anymore. Not since I quit drinking. I quit drinking. I turned into fucking Sally Mae.
Liquid courage.
No, it wasn't even that. It was just I didn't think about it. I just did it. You know what I mean? You know what I mean?
Give me a few minutes. I just got home, so give me a few minutes. I'll be back on.
All right.
Go in and scream at everybody. Put them in line.
At least he won this time. No, I'm an asshole. But I freely admit that I'm an asshole, so that makes it okay, right?
Right.
Gives you leniency.
Jezzo, what's up, kid? Tish was right here. Yeah. Listen, don't try to pit Dish against me because it's not going to work. All right. It's bad enough I got to drive to Michigan and slap Stevie upside his head.
Dish would drive over and protect me. You know, it's only a little ways away.
Yeah, so listen, I don't know where your fucking XPO fucking terminals are in your stupid ass fucking state of Michigan. You palm knocking sons of bitches. But
all around.
It says we sent it to Newburgh, New York first, and then they'll you know, wherever. But not much this weekend. Brenda's in the hospital. What happened to Brenda? Don't tell me she slipped on like ice or something. Like you did.
XPO is in Ann Arbor, Michigan.
Oh, is it?
Yep.
There's one. I'm sure there's more than one.
Yeah,
College,
because I see them in Grand Haven a lot too. The truck.
college town and hoity-toity town.
Yeah.
Trouble breathing. Jesus Christ, Jezzo. I hope everything's going to be all right with Brenda.
Jay, what?
And please tell her I said hello. Oh, she's been sick. What, she got COVID? Or she's just having a chest, like a pneumonia type chest type cold or whatever, bronchitis or something.
Watch
Oh,
it,
I'm
Mike.
sorry, Gerald.
Can't say that word, you get shut down.
Why, I can't say COVID?
Oh, it does it twice in a row.
Yeah. That's all right. Sons of bitches still haven't fucking answered my fucking thing yet.
They'll just wait till you forget about it. Nasty old chest cold.
Yeah, those are the worst.
Remember getting a croup when you were a kid? Anybody ever get that?
I don't think I've ever had croup.
Oh my God.
But I will tell you one thing. That cold STB I had, 3.5 weeks ago? Yesterday was the first day I felt really good with the cold. Like I wasn't talking horse.
Because you were off work at the racetrack.
I wasn't spitting.
Got rid of it.
I wasn't spitting fucking lungies like this out of break windows. You know what I mean?
Right.
You know,
Doctor said she might have lung COVID. Yeah, my brother's got that. That's no joke. That's no joke, kid. Although they'll give her medicine for it and she'll feel like $1 million after. That I can promise you. My brother's on it. He feels like $1 million when he's not sick because he has to take it all the time because of the P.
Paxlovid.
Huh?
Paxlovid or something like that.
It might be.
Wow, all them years of medical school paid off, Dish.
I know, right?
About time.
He quit smoking because it got in his lung. And when it got in his lung, the doctor told him, he says, listen, you might want to quit smoking. He hasn't picked up a cigarette since.
Good for him.
Me, I'm not so smart.
Speaking of Wuhan, did you hear what happened to Trudeau? What's going to happen to Trudeau?
The Canadian guy?
Yeah, bad stuff. There was a military breach. I mean, there was a security breach in one of their top labs in Canada where they do the experiments with all these killer viruses and bullshit.
Nice.
Yeah, the lady that worked there was traveling to China and sharing secrets with the Wuhan lab. And then they had a communist member from China over to Canada, and they let him in the lab and looked.
Are you serious? Come on,
Yeah.
You're fucking around.
They gave all the investigation paperwork about that thick to Trudeau. He hid it.
Oh,
And then
no.
he tried to speed up the election so he could get elected before it hit the fan.
So
Wah.
Jay Watt says, Psst, Mikey, Dish hasn't forgotten about the refrigerator magnet. Rumor is she's planning a road trip. Now, I'm not trying to make anybody else feel bad, but it's something about Dish that, like, my wife doesn't have an issue. It's not that she has an issue with anybody else. That came out stupidly. It's like I says, I'm on with Stevie and those guys. She's like, oh, is Dish on? Well, yeah. Oh. But it's, you know what I mean? So it's all, and this is way back when we first met.
Yeah.
So
She just pretended to be jealous.
my point is, Jay Watt says that she makes a road trip. My wife will open the door and say, come in and stay, and he can go. You know what I mean? That's how my wife is.
That's awesome.
Hell yeah, it is.
Everybody wants some Dish, girl or boys.
Jezzo, don't let her smoke.
We got home from our little rendezvous. Susie had to take cold showers for about 3 weeks. Dish that, dish this, dish that. Like, oh my God. She didn't hear a word I said.
I heard
her
you.
dots.
No.
Nothing.
Nothing.
I hope she does take a road trip, Jay Watt. That'd be great. Same even.
Oh no, SKS has one of those.
SKS has a magnet too. Hey SKS, do me a favor. You send yours to Dish, and I'll send her mine.
That's hilarious.
I think I just threw out one like a week or a couple of weeks ago.
Good for you.
I saved them fishing lures though.
Couple of keychains too. I think I still have my fish bomber somewhere. My fish finder,
Oh
my fish
Lord.
bomber.
You know what though? They need to be weighted.
Yeah, a little
Yeah.
bit.
Yeah.
I'll just use them on a fly rod.
Yeah,
on,
not for nothing.
Well, there you
Not
go.
for
on the
nothing. It was a
surface
good
like a
idea.
spider.
It was a good idea. I'll give the A for effort there. Because it did have the fishing line, it did have the paracord and all that. No, mine didn't look like that.
Oh, yours is one of those grenades or whatever, Mikey.
Yes.
Oh, I had one of those too.
Yes.
Did Flown make those? Or did you guys?
No, I didn't have anything to do with it. Well, that's not true. I provided everything, I think.
Oh, of course you paid the way. Just think there's some DNA in there. We could do it like a voodoo doll.
True.
All right, Jerry, listen.
Probably some hair. Oh.
Jezza, I'm not telling you what to do. I'm just gonna try to say make your wife's life a little bit easier, right? Don't smoke in the house anymore. If you're not gonna quit smoking, go outside so she can't smell it. Make her life easier. Make her life easier. You know? Because it sucks. It sucks trying to quit. It sucks being sick and wanting a cigarette because you want a cigarette and you don't. Although when I'm really sick, I don't want a cigarette.
Dude, the worse cold I got, the more I smoke because they taste like amazing for some reason to me.
I think, yeah.
Dead. Oh,
That's how I
not
knew I was feeling better is when I could smoke. That's when I knew I was feeling better.
when you can actually inhale without choking your head off.
Yep.
Good stuff. God, we're stupid.
All right. Well, good, Jezzo. That's awesome. Good to hear.
Dish Across America. That's a good title.
Yep.
Just tell her I said hello when you talk to her or you see her. And tell her I hope she feels better, please.
Beavis and Butthead do America. Dish does America.
Unfortunately, our America has, a moat all the way around it.
That's right.
Maybe if it's cold, like towards the 24th or 23rd, you know how you usually get that cold weather dish at the end of June, at the end of March. Maybe I'll
2 foot of snow.
No, maybe I'll go up north with the teepee and take the fucking hot tent with me. Take the stove with me. I know smoking's bad. Ah, cool. Thanks, Jezzo. Much appreciated. Much appreciated.
I thought I could make it till 11 o'clock, but I'm falling asleep fast.
Aww.
I've been up since 3 and my son.
Well, that's the first sign of getting old. Just saying.
What happened at 3? Your son what?
My son turns 30 years old tomorrow.
Actually, in an hour.
Holy smokes. That makes you like 35.
Yeah. I was 10 years old. Wait, 5 years old. Yep.
Yeah. Dang.
You guys have a good night.
You guys too.
What? Good night, guys.
Good night.
What the fuck is a Zen coffee nicotine pouch? Oh, I hate this style. Gotta change it. Yeah. Dish, what did you do?
He asked me how to fix it. I don't know.
Oh,
Dish has been on StreamYard so much.
I
She
know.
is an expert at it.
I have to bring her a Dunkin'. There you go. Bring her a Dunkin' size coffee. What the hell is this fucking Zen coffee nicotine pouch? Come on, help an old man out.
Is that one of them
Oh, like
tampons for your mouth?
Like a chew tobacco ones. The
More like a
bandits.
suck tobacco, yeah.
Yeah, I used to call them bandits. They'll be this big.
Yeah,
instead of-
yeah. Looks like a little
I used
Kotex.
to have those.
Ugh.
No,
I tried
no
that
strength.
one time. It's like, look. It's the whole grit texture. Ugh. And it tastes like shit. I've never had a cigarette taste like that.
I remember choosing Redmond, chewing tobacco one time. Burn.
Did you
I
get
burn
high
like
off
a
that?
bitch.
Yeah, and really. Susie said you get high off it?
No, that's when I found out I had a cast iron stomach because half the fucking spit went down my fucking throat.
Ugh.
But and my mother was like, What is he doing? Because I was playing horseshoes. And I was just everywhere. And my old man says, You got chewed on? Yeah. I says, Yeah. He says, How's that taste? I go, Dad, I think I'm swallowing more than I'm spitting. And he goes, You're not sick yet? I go, No. And yeah, I think that's when I started realizing that certain things didn't bother my stomach.
Except for, what was that stuff you can't drink because you'll barf it right out? The
Irish
X-ray
mist.
juice or something.
Irish mist. What's the other one that makes me sick as a dog?
You were at a doctor's or something. You're trying to tell them I can't drink that shit or I'm gonna.
The fucking
Morphine.
Like, no, when you go to for like an upper GI, lower GI, they give you this, it's fucking liquid chalk, and it does. It tastes like fucking chalk, and it's thick as shit.
Oh, I couldn't do that.
And it's like, and it because in certain screenings, like I had screening on for my kidneys one time, and you got to drink this shit, and I'm like. And I threw it all up. Well, we can't do the testing if you can't keep it in your belly. Oh, because I'm sticking my finger down my throat, you stupid bitch.
Why don't you sew my lips shut or something? Of course, then it come out your nose.
Everyone should chow on some Kentucky Twist at least once in their life.
Kentucky Twist.
Never heard of it.
Me either.
What the fuck movie was it? Clint Eastwood was The Good, the Bad, and the Ugly. They spit the fucking tobacco on the dog's face.
Yeah. Spit on guy's boot, on the dog's head. That's a dirty habit you got there. Oh, wait, that was that other movie.
You got a pretty mouth, boy.
Oh, that was
way
movie.
Few people chew while working. The smokers hate it, but they know better than it's tattle. No shit, because the smokers go out to fucking cheat and have a smoke. I do it all the time. I must go out fucking 12, 13 times a day and have a cigarette. Because I'll light it in the warehouse. I'll smoke it on the way out the door. Stand out there for a minute or two. Finish it and then walk back in. Anybody smoking in the warehouse? No, I don't allow that. And they're all like,
just the waves of the smell coming off your coat. It's like, oh, I remember bumping in kids in high school that were just hot boxed a cigarette in the bathroom. Yep. It's like, dang, you could almost like feel it.
When I was a rebel without a cause back in the day, we'd go class to class in the high school. Especially on a fucking 0-degree day or fucking pouring. You're not going to make it out without getting caught.
Right.
So I'd take a cigarette and I'd break it. So I'd have enough for at least 4 drags, right? I'd light it. Now, I'm in the hallway of the school.
Right. In the crowd.
I'd light it. I'd have my shirt like this. And I'd blow it down my shirt. And I'd zigzag through people so nobody can see who it is. Then I'd stop, talk to somebody, hit it again, boom, done. Then I'd take it and I used to put it out in my fucking fourth finger and thumb all the time, and just off I go.
Yep.
Well, I think that was a junior when I first did it. A couple of seniors grabbed me one day, and they're like, "How'd you do it and not get caught?" I said, "Do what?" They're like, "That's not you that's smoking." I go, he says, "We were told it was you." I go, "I don't know what the fuck you're talking about this, but don't tell people shit that ain't true." Because I don't know if I can trust them. So
Don't
one of the kids says,
High school.
yeah. So one of the kids are like, "Well, Mike, I says, listen, just chop the fucking thing down, blow it, take your shirt, blow it down your shirt, walk, and just zigzag so people can't see that it's you." Tish, if you ever go to visit Mikey, don't tell him, just show up.
That's a good
Then when
one.
he gets home from work, you and Mrs. Mikey and one of the camera girls can rat pack him while the other films it. Listen,
Speaking of the devil,
it happens. Come on.
Long time no see.
How you been, Flan? Are your ears ringing? Stevie was just shitting all over Canada.
you lie.
Flan, have I ever lied to you, sweetheart?
I was shitting all over Trudeau because
Yes, do I lie?
Bye. Yeah, I left a comment on the video. It goes, sounds like the U.S. and Biden. Secrets and shit.
Yeah, I know. You haven't been around in a while. I hope things are well. It happens. Listen, it is what it is. No worries.
She's still alive, or somebody hijacked her Snoopy. I mean, Woodstock.
Yeah.
Sorry, they hung together. I get them confused.
Right.
Good guy.
Quiet. They're quiet though, because they don't talk. You know what I mean?
Right.
It's kind of like Ernie and Bert. They never aged.
Well, they were gay. They know how to take care of themselves.
You know, had COVID.
Oh, she was sick.
Sorry to hear that you had COVID. It sucks.
Oh, so she was just doing the social distancing by not coming on the chat. I see.
You don't have to do it anymore.
Got you.
You know that? When you get it, you don't even have to. You don't. Like if I get it, my wife's not going to stick me in the closet for fucking 5 days.
That's because it was all bullshit.
Yeah.
But you
Well,
change
I don't know.
the subject or you get your thing taken down again.
I don't know. My brother and his girlfriend. I don't know how they got it, but she got it, then he got it right away.
Yeah, well, it's just like the flu. If somebody's sick in your house, chances are, if your immune system ain't kicking in like it's supposed to, you're going to get it.
Put him right in the hospital, though. That was the scary part.
Well, that sucks.
Oh, yeah, he was in the hospital 9 days.
You know,
I got kicked out. I tried to go see him, and I got kicked out.
Yikes.
Oh, yeah. My wife's like, you're not going to be able to get in there. I says, do you not know who the fuck you're talking to? I went to the door where all the fucking smokers were. Walked right in. Had a mask on. If I had taken like one of my wife's old fucking, what do you call it? What do you call it? Shit, the fucking scrub fucking tops or whatever.
Yep.
Nobody would have said a fucking wore her badge or something. Nobody would have said a fucking word. I would have walked right to the door. I would have walked right. Nobody would have said a fucking word.
They were all freaking out. You know what the biggest regret the doctors are now saying? That they actually put people on ventilators too soon.
Shout out to Mikey.
And it screwed them up.
My crappy comments. That's fun, J-Watt. Don't worry about it.
We love your comments, J-Watt.
We love when you come and you comment. I don't love when you're not here.
That's what she said.
I don't like when you're not here, and then right at the end of the chat we say goodnight. You say goodnight, guys, or goodnight, Dish. Dish hates that. She
Makes
tells me
me
all the time.
sad.
Yeah, it makes her think that you're just too good for us.
Because Dish likes the banter,
I do.
you know, which is fun. I'm still waiting for Dish to take that road trip to fucking Louisiana or fucking Arkansas, whatever the fuck it is. It's the backside of this here lake in Arkansas. If he is not the biggest hillbilly fuck you've ever seen in your life, you talk about
Oh, I know it.
the Whitakers. Oh my god.
Yeah, but the guy could operate a computer. I'm sure there's far more people that have a clue.
True.
He didn't seem like a bad dude till Dish told me that story.
Can't get that out of your head.
Yeah, it's just the whole problem. Because I was on chats with him. He was always, hey, Mike, how are you? Da, 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 you know,
Sure,
we
yeah.
talk. And I never had an issue with him. And then ever since then, I kind of like, one time I just tried to watch a video of his or a chat when he was on after the fact that Dish told me that. And I couldn't do it without fucking thinking of, I'm like, nah, I can't do it. I couldn't get around that. You know? I don't know. Maybe it's just me. Maybe it's just me.
Right on, Jerry Watt.
This should set up private chats, but after chats. Who was I talking about? This guy from YouTube from years ago.
Long time ago. Flan probably knows him. I mean,
I
seen him.
She might have.
His name was the Mountain Man, but I can't remember what the numbers were behind his name.
67, wasn't it?
I have no idea.
Because I think he's the same. Because I think he's the same age as me.
69.
67.
Saying.
I just could never understand. He lived the way he lived, yet he had them fucking blocks of fucking.
That was just bait for Dish, trying to get her to come over and get one of them blocks.
Yeah.
As soon as her hands went on it, the old magnets would turn on and you couldn't release it. And
What was it? Blocks of
Magnesium.
magnesium. And I'm like, 1478. That's right.
you go, Gary. What? Now that makes me
Oh,
curious.
well, all
Still
right.
on.
Thank you, Jay Watt. Because I thought there was one that said 67. Yeah, anyway, Flan is really not. He wasn't very nice of a person. So we pick on him now because he's a little hillbilly. Not that there's anything wrong with hillbillies, but everybody thinks a hillbilly's a redneck, and they couldn't be fucking more wrong.
Right.
You know.
His name wasn't Tom, was it, by any chance?
And they were like, "What's a hillbilly?"
I'm
Have
trying
you
to think
ever
what his name was.
Have you ever seen Deliverance?
Seems like his name was Bob or Robert or something like that.
Who's?
The Mountain Man.
Here he is right here. I see his. I see him right here.
Speaking of hillbilly, where's come part of beauty? That is fucking awesome. Hang on. No, that'll forever be on this chat. Oh, what time is this chat at? What everybody on the YouTube side? Give me the time for the chat. Like the minutes.
It's 11:04, and let's see the chat time. Oh, I can't. Let me look. Chat time.
Hey Dish, he made a video just 2 years ago.
2 years ago.
Still fresh.
Chat time is 1 hour and 15.
Oh, I got it here. Just right. Okay. So go to like a 1 hour 14, whatever, and that's what I'm gonna tell her to do. Speaking of hillbilly, where is Gunpowder Beauty? Oh my god, that's gonna be the fucking
Deer.
that's t-shirt material right there.
Yeah, I got that in my mind too, dear.
Soaking in the tub with some Epsom salt, tied up.
Well, the tar dot part ain't in my mind, just the soaking in the tub part.
That's fucking too funny. Her accent is cute. Well, she's a Texas girl, right? So they got twang down there. They got southern twang. You got to put some oil in my car.
And prayers out to Texas and Oklahoma where the damn fires are fuming.
Oh, yeah.
Forest fires or something?
Oh, bad wildfires.
All right. You figured all that fucking rain they just both had and all that snow, they wouldn't have any fucking problems with the forest fires. They got Pomp, Oklahoma, North Texas.
Oh, Lord. I just figured out why we haven't seen prep for it in forever.
Who's prep? Oh, prep for it.
Oily.
Oh, yeah.
Mountain Man came by. She posted a video.
Yikes.
What do you mean Mountain Man came by?
That's what the name of the video is.
Not Mountain Man 478, 1478. There's no way.
Yeah, I went by and visited. Fortunately, it's 8 years ago, and we've seen her since then. So
she lives in Oklahoma, so. The fire in Texas doubled in size overnight. They used to fight fire with fire, no pun intended.
Ah, poop. I can't post the picture. Copied it, his picture. I was going to post it for Dish.
I'm okay.
He didn't happen to wear a little folded up camouflage hat, did he?
No, he had like a cowboy hat, I think, back then, didn't he?
Yeah.
Who's that?
All crunched up.
Yeah. Mountain Man. Lots of earrings.
Yeah.
Yep, that's him. The channel's still up in case you want to go visit. Just saying.
I'm good.
Spark up them old relationships.
Hey, Stevie. Dish is like, I'm good.
late at night. You're typing from a dark room.
They can't hear me typing.
They can't hear me typing.
I miss you, Snookums.
Snookums.
Can't wait to see you in that 2x2 trailer.
2x2.
It's like a fucking teardrop the kid has.
With the hole in the floor so you didn't have to go outside to go to the bathroom.
Unbelievable.
Just hold on the kitchen counter and squat right here.
Right.
I'm telling you, that's not redneck ingenuity.
I got all the conveniences.
That's fucking hillbilly.
And don't worry, I got a fan under the trailer house so the fumes don't come up.
Yeah, really.
Right on, J1. I'm surprised she hasn't done it already.
What's DM? Dish of mayonnaise?
Oh Lord.
Oof. Dijon. Dijon mayonnaise.
It's killing me now. I got to go on there and watch some of his videos.
Oh no.
And the thumbnail for the video that Prep for it put up had rolled up plastic bags or something.
Oh, really? Hey, Steve.
The mushroom shaped bowl, Flan.
Oh Lord.
When you say mushrooms, you don't mean like, you know.
No, a bowl kind of shaped like a mushroom with the droop sides.
Gotcha.
If that's the one, that was one of my best ones. I gave it to Susie because she's my
Aw.
best. Well, I got an awe out of her.
Don't trust him. He's just trying to get in the will.
I already spent all her money. I don't need her will.
And you didn't have to work hard for it either.
Just like last week. I haven't posted nothing in a while. Are you talking about that castle thing that Shalisa made? No, that
Oh,
was
yeah, the 45-minute one?
that was like 6 months ago.
Oh, I don't know. Where's Stevie go?
He went looking for something.
Probably. Oh, I thought he was going to look for peanut butter cookies because then I would have killed him.
Ah,
Just how I roll. Once again, I'm honest.
oh, now she leaves.
You
Are
should
you
hear
talking
how
about
Dish.
this one, Flan?
You should hear how Dish was talking about you earlier. All right,
Oh,
Stevie. Stevie,
Huh?
I'll be back in a flash. You're in charge.
Porn night.
I don't care. I don't care. Whatever it is, whatever it is you gotta do, you gotta do.
Ohio's not in the basement yet, is he?
No, I don't think so.
I don't see him, but
Okay.
if he shows up, he's gonna have to wait.
Of course, it could be, like Celsius and Fahrenheit. Maybe Flan's on Canadian time. They measure it different, I hear.
Right?
So tell us about your next video, Dish. We're all waiting since you got us all like baited in now.
Well, I did one today actually.
Oh, sweet.
Yeah. I got something in the mail from Dominic Minichetti.
Should I know him?
He does a lot of restoration on Coleman lanterns.
Oh, awesome.
Yeah. And he does things. I've never seen him do a forge video, but he makes things, I'll show you.
Sneak preview.
He made this fire poker.
Cool.
Right?
Deer antler. Nice.
Yeah.
Is that a twist in it?
Yep.
Awesome.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
now
he
you got
does
to make,
really good work.
now you got to make a fire video.
Yeah, I do. I'm going to have to. And he
Okay.
sent me a piece of fat wood. Cool stuff.
Cool.
Yeah, he's a cool guy.
You can, why don't you share the link? Does he do videos?
Yes, let me do that real quick.
The pet rock fire pit.
There we go.
Okay, what is it with you guys and you girl and goatees? Seems like Mountain Man had one too. Just saying.
No, but you have a sexy one.
No, I didn't mean me. I meant this
I
channel.
know that. Hey, Vanessa.
He's got chickens.
Yeah.
Oh, he lives where there's palm trees. Could be another trip that you know where.
He's in Florida.
So how long you been stalking him?
I've been watching his videos for a couple years now.
Oh, didn't let us know about it. I see.
I figured you did know. I know that Shalisa does.
She don't share much either, dang it.
Okay.
She's got this whole group of people she don't share.
That's true. She does.
Yeah. Got quite the crowd. It's like, hey, keep it all to yourself. I see how you are. Thank goodness she shared Linda Campbell's channel. Hi, Vanessa. I think we lost Linda to the deep side of the artificial wood and all that pretty stuff with the colored pixels and all that. It looks so cool.
Yes, it does.
Could you imagine the mess those colored pencils make when you're like sanding it and stuff? The powder.
Yes. Yeah, I know.
Probably looks like a clown when she's at the end of the day.
Oh no, probably. Poor girl.
What kind of eyeshadow's that, sweetheart? You walk around like a walking, talking rainbow.
What do you think? She sees that stuff on other videos, or?
Yeah, I've seen them do the colored pencils, but they use, instead of gluing them together, they put them in like a jug and then fill it with epoxy.
Oh, okay.
So it helps keep them together a little better. I suggested that to her on her channel.
Oh, okay, good.
And it fills up those little voids she was having problem with.
Oh, okay.
I thought the colored pencils thing is pretty cool. I was thinking about making a colored, the shape of a flying saucer, but out of colored pencils.
Cool. Yeah.
Neat. Flawn, are you talking about this one? That one? Did I pack that castle from Shalisa away?
Hmm.
Did I take that castle up north?
I think so.
Yeah. Every time I pack something away, I need it as a reference or something.
Oh, sure.
Never fails. No, it's up north. Okay, I'll get in the car and drive up 3 hours.
That's a short ride. Hi, Vanessa. How are you? Hope things are well. Good to see you. Anybody down in the trunk?
No, I don't
Imagine
think
that. Imagine that. Look at this.
Oh, there he is.
Talking about timing.
I'm glad you can join me.
All I see is this gray thing that's like, I'm like, what the fuck? Is he waving to me? Next time, just call my cell phone.
It's okay. I was eating. Still am.
Goatees. Oh man, the putty tat paintbrush. Yeah, my this is going tomorrow.
Oh,
All that
yeah.
gray. All that gray. Gone.
Gone.
Hey,
God.
they say pineapple doesn't belong on pizza, but does it belong on a Polynesian turkey burger?
I never had a Polynesian turkey burger, so
Dude, we take turkey, brown turkey, and we have the Chick-fil-A Polynesian sauce, and we just cover it in that, and then throw it on the grill, and then grill some pineapple rings with it, and then throw it on a Hawaiian bun.
It's like eating candy with meat in it.
Yeah.
the only sauce I like is the only sauce I like is the I went to Subway, and I like, for whatever reason, I like their steak and cheese. Because they don't like fry it till it's like disgustingly, like, you know what I mean? It's
Yeah.
cool. Anyways, so the guy says to me, he says, this is a Southwestern thing. I go, yeah, what's that? He goes, well, you have your steak and cheddar. He says, yeah. He says, and then we put chipotle sauce on it. And I go, what's chipotle sauce? He says, well, dude, you put jalapenos on. It's not harder than jalapenos. Don't worry about it. I'm like, okay. I just didn't know what it was. I just want to make sure I'm going to like it, because if I'm not going to like it, I'm going to be pissed, because then it's going to be, you know what I mean? I'm not going to be able to eat.
If that's just a fancy name for Thousand Island, forget it.
No.
No, it's not. It ain't Thousand Island dressing. Trust me.
No, it's Chipotle. It's like a Southwestern
So
sauce.
I'll tell you what. If I could buy that at a store,
Dude, just get on the internet and be like, does anybody have a recipe for Subway's Chipotle sauce? And you'll get tons of, Google stuff.
what's the other one I love?
Flan, are you watching or just listening with headphones? I asked you a question and showed you a picture.
Fruit does not belong with meat.
Yeah. Way to go, Ohio. You made Flan say fuck.
Why is that?
No fucking way, pineapple on pizza.
No, I agree with her.
Now she has to go to church.
I'm not a big pineapple on pizza fan, but I do like it on this turkey burger.
Pineapple and ham. My mom always put rings of pineapple.
Yeah, and I didn't like that either because it was cooked. You know what I like pineapple? Chunks of it this big right off the pineapple.
Yeah.
Pineapple potato cake.
I like it when it's in some sugary pineapple syrup over some ice cream too. Pineapple sundaes are my favorite.
Pineapple upside down cake.
That I like.
You know, that's funny, Ohio. My dad, every time we got shakes, which was rare when you got 7 kids, he always got a pineapple shake.
I always got chocolate.
How do you get the chunks through the straw, though? Just saying.
You get it extra thick and you eat it with a spoon.
I love chocolate shakes.
You guys ever make this stuff here? My wife makes a cucumber salad with the onions and sour cream.
Right.
No.
It's awesome.
Dish likes a pineapple with her jalapeno poppers.
Now, pineapple poppers wouldn't be too bad.
Right.
Like,
I'm sure some
pineapple and bread it and then deep fry it.
I was going to say, I'm sure some son that has already fucking deep fried a pineapple.
Have you had the deep fried corn, cream corn nuggets or whatever?
Oh, I have. Yeah, those are good.
Oh my god, those are so good.
I don't do cream of corn in it. It looks like diarrhea to me.
Oh my gosh.
You're not supposed to look at your diarrhea. You just flush it.
I can't stand cream of corn. Oh my, no way.
Have you ever had real homemade cream corn?
No.
It is like to die for, dude.
I won't.
Compared to that canned shit, yeah.
I won't eat it. I won't. No.
It doesn't look like the canned shit. It is so good. Once you've had that, you can't eat the canned stuff very much.
You like street corn?
I just like corn off the cob.
Well, have you ever heard of street corn?
No.
Where they roast it and then they like dip it in, I don't know what they dip it in, but then they roll it in like, I know there's paprika and all kinds of other stuff, spices and stuff. Oh man.
No. I mean, I've had corn on the cob on the grill, but no, that's about the furthest. I just always just load it with a fucking
Dude, corn on the cob
In
on
the
the grill,
butter.
and then baked potatoes from the fucking coals in the fire
Yep.
with steaks cooked over the fire. That's fucking awesome.
Me and my dad always used to have contests, see how many ears we could eat.
You know, for the longest time, my brother makes this chicken, and everybody in the family loves it. And so I call him up one day and say, "How do you listen to me?" And he says, "What?" I said, "So I bought all this chicken because I want to do it the way you do it." Just like early Saturday morning, I call him. And I says, "I already bought the shit last night, so just tell me what else." He says, "Okay, do this, do this, do this, do this, do this." I did it all. So now I'm, hours later, I'm grilling it. And
You want to know something?
I says to the wife, I says, "Babe,
Susie,
I says, does it taste like my brother's?" She says, "Almost."
you want
So
to know
I
something?
take one and I'm like, "Yeah, but it's
I feel
the
hungry.
same."
Do you?
So he calls me and he's like, "Does it taste the same?" I go, "No, not really."
They're
"What did you
talking
do?"
about-
I'm like, "I don't know." So he was just under the assumption that I did every single solitary thing the way he told me to, which I didn't. Because the one thing I forgot to do?
Stuff.
I forgot not to cook it on the fucking gas grill, and I forgot to cook it on open fire.
Oh,
And
butterfly
it makes it
tenderloin.
I could use those right now.
Oh. Oh my God, you got sprinkles on them.
I've successfully turned this into a food chat.
Yeah, you sure
I
did.
announced it.
What's his name already did? Sticky Steve already did. Because he asked me if I had what did he ask me? It was something about food. Oh, pretzels.
Yeah, but I come in full like dinner plate,
I had Chinese food, or I made stir fry tonight, and I had 2 huge dishes of it.
Wow.
And I'm
I had,
hungry.
what I
now
got?
I'm hungry again.
You know what, the girl at work made me? The girl at my part-time job. She made me a Cambodian dish. It was all it was like rice noodles. They were the flat ones,
Mm-hmm.
and she added, I don't know. She said there was soy sauce in there. What was the other one that she put? She said, "Oh, what was the other can of oh, as you can see it on the shelf, but I can't fucking name it."
Teriyaki,
No.
Oh, hey, Steve.
fish sauce.
Did you ever get any of this stuff from Amazon?
What?
It was really good.
The gun scrubber?
No.
They still have it on sale.
Sorry, I'm old school hops guy. I find something to work, I stick with it. Love the helmet in the background, by the way.
What, the Boba Fett helmet?
Dish, is that the video where you cut the hell out of your hand?
No.
Oh, okay. Because
So
one
I
of
use
your
this stuff too, Steve.
one of your venison ones you did. Right on. Yeah, I heard it's all good stuff. I just
Right on, Jezzo.
That's old. This bottle was probably from when I was in high school.
wow.
It's got a little bit in it left.
You know what? I just bought one of those. I brought it home, went to open it. You know, they got the flip cap.
Yeah, it broke.
The whole top came off.
Welcome back, Gunpowder. Good to see you. I'm glad Tadar carried you out of the bathtub.
Are you squeaky
Awful
clean?
idea. With a bad back, what the fuck you doing sitting in a bathtub?
That hot water helps relax it.
Take a shower.
I bet you she was
With a
floating.
massage thingy on it. What are you kidding me?
Not
Hot
everybody
shower.
has that fucking Massachusetts money, man. They might not have a shower. Maybe they only have a bathtub.
Are you
How do you
calling
have a bathtub without a shower? Is that
Plenty,
even-
man. I grew up in a house that only had a bathtub. It didn't have a shower.
I thought it was hand in hand. I thought it was like
We don't
peanut
have
butter.
that Massachusetts money out here in
I
Ohio,
thought it
Michigan,
was
man.
like, I thought it was like salt. Hey, fuck face. I thought it was like salt and pepper and peanut butter and jelly. I thought they went together.
What the fuck is jelly?
You said he picked you up out of the fucking bathtub. I'm saying what you said. He helped me out of the tub. I really got to stop being so mean to him. You said it, not me.
So you're telling me you put jelly on peanut butter and put it together?
What are you trying to get
What
at?
kind of sorcery are you talking about here, man?
What are you trying to get at?
That's what happens, Ohio, when you actually have money.
When you have money to buy peanut butter and jelly?
Yeah.
Let me guess. You probably had somebody, like a servant or somebody, take the crust off the bread for you too, didn't you?
Wouldn't that be great?
Probably got more than one slice of bologna, too.
First of all, who the fuck takes the crust off a fucking sandwich? That's fucking stupid.
It's also the best part.
I used to have to do that for my son. My oldest son, I used to have to fucking, I used to like a cookie cutter, but it was a circle one. And I just, he hated the crust. Other than him, I've never met anybody who couldn't eat fucking crust off a sandwich.
My nephew.
You guys probably had forks and spoons and shit too, didn't you?
What are you trying to get at? I'm not following. It's going right over my head.
Well, in my family, you either got a peanut butter sandwich or a jelly sandwich. We didn't have the money to put them together on the same.
You don't get both because you got to split the. You know, I grew up on jam sandwiches where you take two pieces of bread and jam them together.
Yep.
Actually, you know what I used to do? I used to pull the crust off the bread, take the bread and crumble and like ball it up and make a ball out of it. Then I would dip it. I would dip it in some, like, you know, where you scramble like an egg. I would dip it in that and then deep fry it and make like almost like a hush puppy out of them. And my mom got so pissed because I used like a whole loaf of bread to make like 12 fucking hush puppies, you know?
Never thought of that, but that's different.
There you go, Flan.
I eat
I
how
get
I
it.
want.
I don't know. It's fine. To each his own. I'm not poking fun at anybody. I just, you know, my bad. I'm sorry. Dish knows when I eat peanut butter and marshmallow too. I don't fucking change the fork on me.
Peanut butter and marshmallow with a fucking shower head. Jesus Christ. What kind of life did you live, Mikey?
Right
Right.
dish.
That's right.
They don't change the fucking knife out. There isn't two knives, one for the peanut butter, one for the marshmallow. Go fuck your fist. Right in the fucking marshmallow.
I seen something the other day that was so true. This lady was talking about her husband, and she was like, "Ladies, does any of your husbands do this?" And she goes over to the kitchen sink, and there's a butter knife balanced perfectly where the handle's on the counter, but the knife's over the sink. And she's like, "You know what that is? That's the, I don't know if I'm going to have another sandwich or not, but just in case, I won't have to dirty another knife."
Yeah.
Just in case you come back for
I
that
do
second
that.
sandwich.
Either that or I wipe the knife off with a paper towel and then I set it on top of the butter dish.
Yeah, he does.
Yeah.
Just trying to save you work, slave girl.
I was like, okay.
I don't know. I don't know. Maybe it's me.
Never knew anybody did that.
I'll
Does
tell you, you know
anybody
what
get-
hot sauce I had the other night though that fucking kind of got my nasal cavity fucking flowing was Farmer Dave's. Which one was it? Farmer Dave's something. And I'll tell you what, it was fucking hot. He's sitting in front of a $300 Bobo Fett mat. I know, don't worry about it. It's all good.
What? What they say? So I'm sitting here talking about Mikey being rich. I'm sitting in front of a $300 Boba Fett helmet. Is that what they
Listen,
said?
yeah, Mikey's rich. Yeah, Mikey's rich. He drives a fucking 2007 Saturn. Yeah.
He couldn't
So-
even. He couldn't even afford the one with the R in it.
My
Yeah.
kids-
Lobo brand.
Yeah.
Yeah, couldn't even get a Saturn. He had to get a Sata.
Satin.
You know.
How poor? Look at my favorite rifle is an $89 Milsurb gun. Come on, man.
Yeah.
Hey, I noticed you took the other ones down. Is that for?
Because I went to the range and I just haven't brought them down yet. It's a lot of work to carry 3 rifles down the steps. You know what I'm saying? I don't
Yeah,
have,
the
I
Uncrustables. That's
don't
my,
have a butler or a maid to help me do that kind of stuff.
He's got boys, don't he?
my son eats those. My wife buys those for my son. The Uncrustables. I'm like, what the fuck is this? You know what I thought it was? Gunpowder? I thought it was a fucking chicken pot pie.
That makes sense.
A very small one.
Yeah, yeah. No, we buy them at Costco. They're called, I don't know, no crustable or something. You know, they're like a
Look at them.
brand.
Okay.
You look at those Uncrustables. Tell me that doesn't look.
Well, the ones from Costco are square instead of round. And when you keep them in the freezer and you grab 2 of them, you throw them in your lunch bucket. And by midday, they're defrosted and they get little. I use them as a dessert. You know what I mean? I eat peanut butter and
Oh,
jelly
sure.
as a dessert.
What's in them? It's a pre-made sandwich.
It's a pre-made peanut butter and jelly sandwich, and they're
Yeah.
frozen, and then
With no crust.
with no crust on
It's
it.
a circle. It's a circle. It's like this high, right? And I'm telling you, if I put one on the table real quick in front of you, it'll be like, oh, chicken pot pie.
or a pasty.
Out of the little fucking tin container. You know what I mean?
Right.
Yeah. Well, you could, like Ohio's kids do, throw it in a toaster and make a molten peanut butter sandwich.
Yeah.
That was you, right?
I don't think so, but that's a great fucking idea. I got an air fryer.
Hey, gunpowder. You know what
Didn't
I
you-
did with,
I'll be
with
right
the
back.
boys one day?
Oh, he's got to go do one.
Gunpowder. The boys loved, and that my youngest son, he still loves it. But they absolutely love Kraft macaroni and cheese, right? The orange, not the cheddar. And so I says, yeah, but isn't that kind of bland? Don't you want me to put something in it? When they were little, you know, like Jonathan, I think was 4 or 5 or something, you know. Anyways, I fry up some fucking hot dogs, and I cut them in half, the long way, and then cut them in half again the long way, and then dice them up, so it's like little hot dog pieces like this big,
Mm-hmm.
and I put them in the fucking mac and cheese.
Hot
They
dogs
thought that
and
was
mac and cheese.
They thought that was the fucking. They thought that was like the fucking. Oh yeah.
You're telling me you can afford mac and cheese and a package of hot dogs, man?
Oh, will you stop? I don't know why.
Dude, we were so
I
broke.
love-
I
I
don't get
love-
it.
So
I
broke.
missed the joke. Tell me the fucking joke. Well, I must have missed it somewhere.
We would either
I
get.
don't get it.
We had to eat the mac on Monday, and then you got the cheese on Tuesday.
And the cheese on Tuesday. No, I love cut up hot dogs and mac and cheese, and I like it in baked beans too. Make some beanie weenies.
No, I don't eat baked beans. I don't eat beans ever since I was old enough to tell my fucking mother I don't want to eat them. I don't eat them.
You don't enjoy.
What about camp beans, like cowboy beans? Do you eat those? Those are the
only
best.
beans-
The
the only beans
hamburger,
I
like
eat-
the 3 or 4 different types of beans.
The only beans I eat come out of a fucking either a can or a frozen package. That's it. And my favorite is French style green beans. It's the only beans I eat. Well, other than if I'm eating a chili, but you know what I'm saying? But
Yeah.
I won't eat Saturday night dinner around here was hot dogs and beans.
Are you
Hot
okay
dogs
with beans
and
in the chili
beans?
though? Mike, are you okay with like chili and beans?
No, I won't. No, I'll just.
You don't eat beans in your chili at all?
No. Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. I'll have beans in my chili, but not.
Well, that's what I'm saying. If you're
I don't
okay
eat
with
a whole
that,
plate of beans.
you should try cowboy beans though. Because there's like, what are they, Dish? There's like three or four different types of
I'm not a
beans.
bean guy.
Yeah, and there's isn't there ground hamburger or something? There?
Yeah, ground beef.
Yeah.
Ground beef and then onion, and it just doesn't have chili powder in it. And it's like, and they usually fry it up in like a, or they
Exactly, gunpowder.
cook it in a, cook it over a fire in a big ass like
yummy.
iron
Gunpowder
skillet.
Gunpowder said beanless chili is a hot dog sauce.
Right.
Yeah, it's coney sauce, if you ask me. Yeah.
No, I have beans and chili gunpowder. It's just I don't. What I mean by beans is, you know, somebody makes a fucking vat of kidney beans. No, I'm not eating it. If they
well, just plain old kidney beans.
when we were kids, and you take the Campbell's beans out of the can,
Pork and beans.
put them in, with the piece of fat in it. Not happening.
Yeah, you got to add some, you gotta add some brown sugar to it.
Not happening. It doesn't matter if my mother used to put my grandmother and my mother used to make their other beans, right? But we had the canned ones too, and it didn't matter. She put fucking everything under the sun on it for me to eat it, and I wouldn't eat it.
Pork and beans are nasty.
No.
Campbell.
They taste pretty. They taste really fucking good about 3 days in the woods, though.
Well,
true. This is all we got.
So all we got is bologna and pork and beans.
Oh, I'd live on it if I had to.
I have. I've lived on it for about 4 days before.
Make you a real nice magnesium fire and
no, you can have it. I wouldn't.
By the way, people, do not cook food in the can. The can is coated with a plastic coating so you don't get poison from the tin. And when you cook it, the plastic coating melts and you can make yourself sick. So
you can heat it up, though. You can heat it up by, like, if you put it by the fire.
By the fire is one thing. Cooking it, no.
Yeah, no, don't be cooking it. But you can just get it warm enough to where it's not gross by putting it next to the fire.
Actually, it can be quite fun to throw a sealed can on the fire and wait for the
Watch it blow
this
up.
is why I have like fucking 10 cans of fucking beefaroni. So when the shit hits the fan, I have my fucking beefaroni with me.
You can eat
that. I got beefaroni too, and ravioli.
I do. I eat the fucking ravioli right out of the can.
Right, yeah.
Very edible.
Back when I was younger, like high school and stuff, my buddies, we all went camping, and we decided we were going to do like a week, and we went camping at this state park or something. I don't know. And we were like hiking, and we came back, and my buddy was like cooking shit on a fire. And he had a grocery cart that he went to the store and bought groceries, and he pushed that cart all the way to the campground, and he had it over the fire cooking like hamburgers over it. And I'm like, dude, you can't eat food that you're cooked on a. He's like, why not? It's just like a grill. I'm like, that's galvanized steel. You're trying to kill everybody. So you got to throw all that food away, dude. You can't cook hamburgers on galvanized steel.
Well, you can after you burn it off for a couple of big fires, but
yeah,
because the tin melts.
Plus, it was like
whatever else, like chemicals.
Plus, it was a Kroger cart, so it was like blue, so it had blue paint all over.
And it was plastic.
Yeah, it was plastic, like the Target ones.
Yeah.
There's another thing I can't stand is cornbread.
What the fuck is wrong with you, man?
I'm not a fucking southerner. That's what's fucking wrong with me. They're fucking southern people. Let me tell you something. I wish Craig was still there. We don't eat cornbread up here. We don't do that bullshit. We eat fucking beans. Boston baked beans.
Ohio, he was probably hand-fed. What the hell's the fish egg? Caviar with a silver spoon. If you know what I mean.
Right. Yeah.
Keep it up, cunt face.
But he is Italian, so I bet he knows what I'm getting ready to talk about here. The fucking cold ass green beans with like the Italian dressing on them or whatever.
Meat bean salad.
Oh my god, what the fuck is
Love it.
Yeah, it's
Love
good. It's great if you know what it is. But when you're dating an Italian girl
I don't want
and you go to
chickpeas
her
in it.
house,
I don't like
hang
the
on,
chickpeas in it.
you go to her house for Thanksgiving for the first year,
Yep.
and you're like, oh, turkey. Oh, you're like, turkey. Look at that fucking rigatoni for Thanksgiving. Fuck yeah. Hook me up. Mashed potatoes. Yeah. Fucking rolls. Yeah. Coleslaw. Boom. Ooh, green beans. Hell yeah. 2 scoops of green beans. Some gravy over that shit. You're eating some potatoes and turkey and then coleslaw, and you get a bite of this green bean and you stick it in your mouth and it's fucking ice cold.
Ice
And you're like,
cold.
what the fuck?
Blah, blah, blah.
Some people they'll use like a yellow wax bean,
A wax bean, yeah, a wax
green
bean and
bean,
a green bean together, and then
and then yeah, but then there's another one.
On the same day?
No, and they'll put like that's why they're 3 bean salad, fuckface.
Yeah.
So they put 3, but some people, not all. In the summer, usually they do it in the summertime most of the time, right? They'll use chickpeas.
Oh, the crusty
Or
ones?
they'll use artichoke hearts, and they'll mix. You know what I mean? They'll put things in it.
Hey, do you know the difference between a garbanzo bean and a chickpea?
No,
I never had a garbanzo bean on my face.
what? Listen, gunpowder. Listen, I just don't. I don't like cornbread. Okay, listen. I didn't say. I didn't say those of you that eat it or this, that, and the other thing. Knock yourselves out. I don't like it.
Yeah.
I like
Just like I don't like cold beans
I don't
with
like
my mashed potatoes and turkey.
I don't like fucking fish head fucking soup either. Doesn't make me a bad guy.
Oh yeah, you suck eyes out of the cavity.
You know?
There was a guy that I worked with. He just retired like probably 6 months ago. But you'd be sitting on stage or whatever, and you'd be like, "What the fuck is that smell?" And you walk back and you'd be like, "Dude, what are you doing?" And his name was Doug, and he's like, "Hey, what's going on, man?" And he's like, "What are you eating, dude?" He's like, "Oh, fish soup." I'm like, "Fish soup?" I mean, it looked like dishwater with like chunks of old food in it or something, man. It was gross and it smelled bad. And he's just like slurping it up, like, fish soup is good, man.
Something you clean around the drain.
Potato soup is good. French onion soup is good. Chicken noodle soup is good. Not fish soup. Oh my God.
Oh, have you had the Campbell's chicken wonton soup yet?
No, is it good?
Dude, it like blows the chicken noodle right on out of the park.
So chicken wonton soup.
It's too heavy. It's not bread. It's like a cake. You know what I mean? It doesn't come out like bread. It doesn't come out like Wonder Bread. It's not float. You know what I mean? It doesn't taste like bread at all. It tastes like fucking cake.
Well, I'll tell you what. There's different types of cornbread. A lot of people make like corn muffin. And it's real soft and sticky and mushy.
Good no.
My mom makes cornbread like what they call a pone, and it's made in like you bake it in an iron skillet, and it's real crumbly and dry, and you almost have to. And a lot of times we would just take it and crumble it up in a glass of buttermilk and stir it up in a buttermilk and eat it with like a spoon. Chicken wonton, son of a bitch! I didn't know Campbell's made that.
Dude,
I was gonna get some the other day, but I was figured it might only have like one wonton.
Oh, it's got a bunch in there.
Okay.
Or not. They actually you get what you pay for.
You fucking Southerners are all fucked up.
It's like an Asian dumpling.
Tell them there's not enough in there.
Yeah, there
You always
is.
want more.
It's like an Asian dumpling with chicken stuff in it. So it's basically chicken noodle soup, but it's easier to catch the noodles.
There you go.
A dish.
Oh,
Perfect.
bananas, yummy.
Little bit of green left on them.
Yeah. Perfect.
Right on, gunpowder. Gunpowder said crumbly and dry. You'd get fucking slapped in Texas.
Well, then there's
dish. You know what you call that? That's Southerner on Southerner crime. I love it.
If it's crumbly and dry, you haven't had good cornbread.
No. There's different types. Like I said, there's the type that you make that's like crumbly and dry that you specifically
That's
make it that way to put it in the buttermilk.
I remember, all I remember was being in school and getting those cornbread. They put a pat of butter on top of it, and it's warm. And then the first top part was okay, and then you get to the center of it, and you know, like when you wanted to fucking do like rapid fire fucking spitballs out of a straw, you could rapid fire this fucking shit for a fucking week. You put enough of that shit in your mouth to just go. You could fuck. I'm telling. It was disgusting.
That wasn't good cornbread.
It was disgusting, right? But no, I'm not a cornbread guy.
I've actually had cornbread with a layer of custard in the middle of it.
Oh wow.
God, it was so good.
I am a lobster guy though.
Oh yeah.
Well, yeah, but where you're at. I like the corn casserole. You know what I'm talking about?
I'm not big with putting corn. Like a lot of people put corn in their chili. It kills me. I can't eat it.
It's okay sometimes, but I like it. I like the corn, like the Fiesta corn, like the white chicken chili or whatever. That's good.
I did make a tuna casserole
or like tortilla soup. But the corn casserole is like cornbread with corn inside of it, but it's like got like a creamy corn filling or something, you know?
Yeah.
Oh,
that sounds good.
Yeah, it's good. Okay. Yeah, kind of like that. You know, somebody always makes that green bean casserole with the onion things on the top and the bacon.
Yeah, gross.
And I think they use cream of mushroom soup or something like that.
Yeah, gross.
Do they eat cheesy potatoes?
I do a tuna casserole, and I put in it. I put peas in it, but then I don't do breadcrumbs on the top because that's stupid. But I use a bag and a half of fucking cheddar cheese. Oh, dude, I'm telling you.
I heard Susie say cheesy potatoes, and my wife makes cheesy. She made 6 fucking the big aluminum foil pans. She made 6 of those for my son's graduation party.
Catering trays. Now, does she put the Lay's chips on top?
No, we do. She does cornflakes.
Yeah, cornflakes.
You ought to do it with regular Lay's chips.
Really good.
Oh my God. Yeah. Mm-hmm. That's
but you do the hash browns or the little potatoes with the
what are they putting on
cream and all the cheese.
Dish, what did you do? What are they cooking?
Like cheesy potatoes. They're really good.
Is that the fucking shit you get out of fucking Burger King or Chili's or something, whatever the fuck it's called, Wendy's?
No.
Chili fries?
No. Cheesy potatoes, dude, is like you mix up in a big bowl like hash browns, like frozen hash browns.
Yeah.
You take like 2 bags of those or 2 bags of the small little cube potatoes.
Yeah.
You put like 2 bags of those in a big bowl. You mix like cheese and sour cream. I think there's something else.
Milk,
you mix that up.
A little cornstarch. Milk, a little cornstarch.
And then you put it like in a big tin. Like my wife always makes it in a big tinfoil tin.
Yep.
Pan. And then you cover it like he covers his with potato chips, but my wife covers hers with like cornflakes, and then you bake it, and it puts a crispy crust on top.
Yeah.
And then you break that crust, and it's just nothing but gooey cheese and potatoes, and it's just fucking delicious.
2 of my favorite fucking things to eat: cheese and potatoes. And guess what? I don't want to eat them together.
Really?
So you don't like au gratin potatoes?
That scallop potatoes is scallop and au gratin the same thing?
Scallop different.
Scallop potatoes, au gratin. Give me mashed potatoes, baked potato. That's it.
Do you put cheese on a baked potato?
What?
Do you put cheese on a baked potato?
No, sour cream maybe. But
Okay,
8 pounds of butter.
I put cheese on mine sometimes.
8 pounds of butter, kid.
Yeah, I know.
And half a thing of fucking black pepper.
I do the
Good night, Fawn.
Good night, Fawn. The green onions or scallions or whatever.
Yeah. No, I don't. I don't know what it is. I don't mix my cheese and my mashed potatoes. Nope. I don't even like garlic mashed potatoes. Nope. Just give me regular mashed potatoes.
Damn, dude. My wife was gone for a week, and we didn't really go grocery shopping for specific items. She just bought some stuff or whatever. And then the kids were here, so they like ate a shit ton of stuff. So I worked second shift. So I would come home and I'd be like, what the fuck do I want to eat? Something. I didn't feel like cooking a dinner, I'm like, I need something just, smaller. And I'm sitting here going, and I keep looking over. I'm like, that fucking 72-hour bucket of food that I bought for, for just in case. I'm like, it's got some potato soup in it, got some creamy
You broke
chicken.
into it already. But you know what? You do
But
have
no,
to
I didn't.
taste
I
test
did
it.
not.
You should taste test it though, just to see what you get into.
But I ended up we got an air fryer, so we bought these chicken nuggets from Costco that taste just like fucking Chick-fil-A.
Oh.
So I threw them in the air fryer with a big handful of French fries, fucking like 9 minutes in the air fryer, and was just like in heaven.
My wife fucking air fries everything. Pork chops, chicken, fuck. I'm like, whatever happened to the fucking stove, kid?
Right.
Yeah, but you save so much, energy, really.
Who the fuck cares?
Like last night I came home from work, everybody here ate out, right? And my wife's like, we're eating out. What do you want? I'll bring something home. And I said, where are you going? She's like, the basement. It's a sports pub here, And I was like, oh, they got the best potato skins. I was like, give me potato skins and like 6 Parmesan Ranch chicken wings. And I come home and there they were, man. I threw them, and they put them in like the clamshell styrofoam thing, but they have them like a piece of aluminum foil laid down. I just picked the aluminum foil up, stuck the whole thing in the air fryer, shut it. 3 minutes at 370, bam, pulled those out, put the wings in for 2 minutes, boom. It's so much better to reheat food in an air fryer than it is fucking microwave.
We need to learn how to use it.
Only problem is when shit hits the fan and Russia attacks us, we probably won't have electrical grid, and I won't be able to use my goddamn air fryer. I'll have to, Steve, I'll show up with like fucking a bag of chicken wings and an air fryer, my AR at your house. Like, hey, can you get that fucking
solar panel?
Get that generator fired up. We'll have some chicken wings.
I'll trade a gallon of gas for some chicken wings.
Whoop, whoop. Oh, it's just the day I come home and I find fucking meatballs in my fucking air fryer. I'm gonna kill you.
But like Jay Watt says, yet he'll suck down a jar of pickled eggs.
Yeah, I will.
Yeah. My son made fried pickles in the air fryer.
I seen a guy the other day, salty shellback, matter of fact.
Oh yeah, salty shellback.
Basted Twinkies with butter and put them in his air fryer.
No.
They look pretty awesome. Nice and brown and crispy on the outside.
Good old salty.
I've seen a girl.
But you have to wait till the cream is no longer molten or you're going to hurt yourself.
I've seen a girl take a Twinkie and break off a Kit Kat and shove a fucking Kit Kat in the Twinkie.
Oh, that's sexual.
And then she heated it up.
Oh, Lord have mercy. I bet you $1 dish does it.
And my blood sugar hit 300 just watching that video.
Right.
Kit Kat and a Twinkie. Mm. Of course,
I was thinking Twix would be good too.
Dish would have porn music going in the background while she held that white Twinkie and grabbed that bread and just watched the cream.
I'm only using the white chocolate. Hey, have you seen the meme? It's got the Snickers bar, and then it's got the white chocolate Snickers bar, and it's shorter, and it's like, come on, Snickers.
No, I haven't seen that one.
It's funny.
The new non-stick stuff will also kill you, gunpowder. Just saying.
Damn it, Steve. We can't enjoy anything. Everything we get, you say will kill us.
Have you heard the latest about the retesting of water in these plastic bottles?
They have all this chemicals and shit in it.
No, it's just full of microplastic. Do you know what microplastic does to your body when it gets in there? Other than cancer.
It makes you go poop because that's what what is it?
Fiber.
Marilax. That's what Marilax is plastic beads.
It also affects your hormones and doesn't let your hormones develop when you're young.
Do you know how to make a hormone?
Don't pay her. What? Get out the car.
He does a lot of research and.
Hey.
Do you guys ever try Chili's? Not Chili's. Sorry, Wendy's chili.
To die for.
Wendy's chili and their lemonade.
The chili's good.
They sell their chili in the grocery store that I shop at.
Really?
Yes, in a
How much?
can. Oh my fucking god!
Wow.
Yeah.
That we're
Right on, Jay Watt.
Hey, Dish.
Yeah.
Do you know what a nearsighted gynecologist and a puppy have in common?
No.
They both have wet noses.
Oh, wait.
You didn't think about that one? Uh-oh, what?
I'm waiting.
Waiting for what?
I'm reading Gunpowder's epic recipe there.
What are you waiting on, Mikey?
I'd have to have a gallon of milk to go with that.
What you made?
Cast iron skillet, layer of chocolate chip cookie dough on the bottom, Reese's peanut butter cups on top of that, on the second layer, and a final layer of brownie batter.
Oh my god!
So you're going to end up with this epic thing about that thick.
And you throw it in a bowl of vanilla ice cream. Steve's like, no, we're doing tomorrow.
That sounds like a mouthgasm. She says you're welcome.
Man, I got a great joke about the Titanic, but Mikey would never let me back on this chat.
Probably not. You know the rules. Now hear me on the cast iron soap. I don't know. That's a lot of chocolate.
Mm-hmm. Well, it's a girl saying the recipe, so.
Yeah, I went to Subway other day, and they sell a foot-long chocolate chip cookie. You believe that shit?
Wow, no.
Now, if they did that with their white chunk raspberry cookie.
Right, that'd be awesome.
Oh, my God.
They have a chocolate chip cookie. It's a Toll House, and it's a fucking foot long. It's about this wide, and it comes in a little tray. And then they have a foot-long charo, or whatever they're called, charos.
Yeah, that's fake chocolate.
Or you could get a foot-long pretzel, soft pretzel.
Wow.
And I'm like, damn, they're going to cost me $25 to eat at fucking Subway next time I come in here.
And a foot. Just saying.
Yeah, that damn. Subway used to be a place where, like, when I was in high school, we'd skip out of school for lunch, and we'd go to Subway because it was cheap, and you could get, like, for $3.69, you got a 6-inch meatball sub, a bag of chips, and a small fountain drink. You can't even get the fucking bag of chips and drink for that now.
You lost Dish at only 6 inches. She's like,
a lot of chocolate. What the fuck, Mikey? You're in a house with girls next time you say that. No, I know. There's chocolate everywhere in my house. I get it. I'm just saying.
Jay, what?
My wife's like a Tootsie Roll freak. She loves fucking Tootsie Rolls. I fucking
Really?
Those are good.
Are they
That's one thing.
has she eaten the color one, the fruity one?
Those aren't
No.
real Tootsie Rolls.
They are good. They're addictive.
No, but I do. I love those. I know what you're talking about. I love those.
Now, the only time I like flavored stuff like that is those Brock soft candies with the tin foil
Yeah.
and the fancy
Oh, the
whip.
caramel.
Like the taffy
Oh.
stuff.
Yeah, haven't had them in forever. And no, don't buy any.
She likes the regular small bite size fucking Tootsie Rolls, and I buy the bags like the size of my fucking torso.
Damn.
I never cared too much for the Tootsie Rolls, to be honest with you.
Oh, she loves them.
I ate them for a while because they were free in my Easter candy, but other than that, nope.
In your Easter candy, right?
Trick or treat candy. Sorry.
Trick or
Well,
treat
no,
candy.
Easter candy too,
Yeah.
but trick or treat thingy.
Nothing pissed me off more than trick or treating than getting that fucking
Apple.
blue candy. It come in either the black wrapper or the orange wrapper.
Oh, with the peanut butter inside.
Is that what? I don't know. I just never ate.
I
it.
actually ate one of those and it was really good.
Was it? I'd probably love it now if it's peanut butter. I didn't know it was peanut
Yeah.
butter.
Yeah.
It's like taffy with a little gob of dried up peanut butter in the center. It was really
Now,
good.
I think Mikey likes these too. I'm not sure. Do you like the caramels with the cream in them? Like the little pinwheel looking things?
Yeah, no.
Mikey don't like stuff that's
No. Was that you, Steve? I know somebody on this chat like those.
Which one?
They
What
kind
do
of
you
like melt in your mouth.
the
I know
caramels
what you're talking about.
swirled with the white cream.
Oh,
Yeah,
Yeah.
because they separate when you try to eat them. It's like,
Yeah.
What's the chocolate balls in the wrapper, the fancy shiny wrapper?
Oh, like the
oh, the bigger ones?
like the Godivas or the Lindell?
Lindell.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Dude, I go to
truffles, the
fucking-
chocolate truffles. See, he's all about the fucking expensive shit. Peanut butter and jelly,
I know.
chocolate truffles.
Next thing you know, he's going to tell you he eats hot dogs on a bun.
Listen, you know what? Too bad. Sorry. You can't be
You-
cool like me.
Have you ever had a hot dog on a bun?
Oh, we got hot dogs Monday night. And we got the buns on
No,
Wednesday.
I don't do buns. I do hot
We
dog.
got white bread. White bread was a hot dog bun. It was toast. It was a hamburger bun. It was garlic bread. It was pizza. It was a small pizza.
Yeah.
Everything on a white bread, man.
Since I became an adult and paying my own way, I moved up to cracked wheat bread.
Mm. But you know what? My mom used to she takes English muffins and make little tiny pizzas out of English muffins. And I love that shit. And my dad would get so pissed that she used English muffins for pizzas. Because that was waste, because he liked to use it to eat an English muffin with his coffee in the morning.
Right.
Take the English muffin, put it in the toaster, put butter, peanut butter, and jelly on it. And
Really? I bet that would be good.
because the peanut butter, them little fuckers stay hot a long time. The peanut butter all melts and drips out the edge, and you have to
Now,
lick your
my
finger.
son always puts honey on his peanut butter sandwich. You ever do that?
Yeah.
No.
It's
But
good.
now that I'm an adult and have a by the hour job, I use jelly. Make
The
up
only thing
some-
I ever put on my peanut butter sandwich is marshmallow, jelly, or jam.
Hey, I like putting. I like cut a banana up every once in a while. Peanut butter bananas are good.
yeah, I got the hillbilly thing.
Actually, peanut butter pickle sandwiches are good too. Believe it or not.
How about that? Yeah.
I have a messed up brother-in-law used to eat peanut butter and mayonnaise sandwich.
Oh my God.
Alabama.
I know. And just
I
like
love
you
that.
imagine, it would squish out the edges
Ugh.
when
Oh,
you bit it.
You ruined a good fucking peanut butter.
He used to be on the corner of his mouth just
Oh,
sitting.
see? That's what.
That's
Oh, no.
the one that gets dish.
Yep.
Just wipe your mouth.
Yeah, just wipe it.
You ever have one of them teachers in school used to get the little spitballs right?
yes.
Wait. Have you ever got them yourself and no one ever told you until you like went to the bathroom? You're like, oh motherfucker.
Oh, but I remember my my aunt told me the story that my father's English teacher came in the first day of school. She's doing this, scratching everywhere and everywhere.
Oh, Lord.
So he went out and he bought her a fucking flea powder.
Oh.
101 ways to get kicked out of class.
My aunt said that my grandfather, she didn't actually think my grandfather was going to stop kicking the shit out of my father. She was like, I actually said, Dad, stop, because he was just, no, son of mine, you're fucking making fun of our teacher. What's the matter for you? Bang, bang, bang.
Wow.
Oh yeah, he was fucking. He was like
Bang,
my aunt said he was like a little Napoleon. Well, to her, she was the only daughter, so she didn't get in trouble for nothing. But he ruled with an iron fist, and I mean, I never met him. You know, I was like 2 years old when he died, but that's my kind of guy right there.
Yeah, we had an English teacher. She was a total bitch in high school, and nobody wanted to get her class. And me and my one buddy Tom got her class together, and we were like, "Well, at least we're in there fucking together." But we hated her. She was.
Right.
We were constantly. Okay, we were fucking cut ups too. You know what I'm saying? We probably deserved a lot of things that we got, but we hated her because she like took it to the next level all the time. And she used to smoke. She would leave class to go smoke because the teacher's lounge was right next to her room. So she would leave, and she'd be like, "Start reading chapter 27 through 25, or 27 through 30, or whatever." And then she'd go in there, and grab her a quick puff, and then she'd come back, and you could smell it on her. So she went to go have a puff, and my buddy Tom goes, "I'm fixing this bitch, for good now, for once and for all." And he walks up to her desk, pulls out some like shit in a little green bottle, and dumps it in her fucking coffee. And he comes back, sits down. She comes back, drinks her coffee, and she kind of looked at it like, ugh, but she kept going, right? Bell rings. We go to class. We are like 2 doors down to the next class. And I think Tom was a couple doors further down. Within like 20 minutes of the next period, she goes running by. Into the bathroom, man. He put this fucking like magnesium liquid nitrate or something, like laxative, in her fucking coffee.
Wow.
Fucked her up. She wasn't there the
Oh,
next
man.
day. I think she missed like 2 days after that. And I
That's
was like,
cruel.
damn, dude. And then, of course, the whole class got called down to the office, and they asked all of us separately, did you see anything? Come on, we know what happened. Who was it? Fuck, I don't know, man. I didn't see nothing. I was busy reading chapters 27 through 30.
Right.
There will be a quiz at the end of the day.
Right.
Did you ever have, out of your group of friends, the one friend that's always begging stuff off people?
Dude,
Dish
we had a guy that
Well, we had one, and the guy was like, dude, can I hit your cigarette? Can I have a drink of your pop? Whatever. So a buddy of mine took a pack of chocolate X-Lax
Oh yeah.
and melted the top so you couldn't read it. And he had a Hershey bar too. He's eating a Hershey bar, and the guy kept, hey, give me a bite of your Hershey bar? So he ended up feeding him that whole block of X-Lax, and that kid just about shit himself to death.
Oh yeah.
For like 3 or 4 days, he couldn't stop shitting. He had to go to the hospital and get rehydrated and shit.
Yeah.
Hey, we had a kid that would he hung out with us, and he would always when you sit down at the lunch table or whatever, he'd just reach over and grab something, lift it up,
Ooh.
like if it's on your plate, he'd be like, "Hey, you going to eat this?" And then he'd put it back on your plate. Well, now that you touched it, no, fucking go ahead and take it.
I
And
buried
we knew that we would always say that,
I buried a fork in the back of a kid's hand for a plastic fork in the back of his hand for trying to grab one of my tater tots.
Yeah. Well, he got like a left hook to the jaw from a kid one time. He did that, and the kid just
Enough is enough.
hit him. Yeah. I was like, man, you can't be touching other people's shit.
Then you get tangled up in them bars underneath the table and you're just hanging.
You, especially where I grew up, there was a lot of people that, were it's rural area and country and farm and stuff. So a lot of those kids, that was probably the best meal they had all fucking day was at school. And if you fucked with their fucking school lunch, you piss somebody off.
I don't know a whole lot, but I can pick up a horse and squeeze the poop out of them.
Piss
Yeah.
me off. Jerk. Get on my nerves. Ooh, it's 12:15. Steve, you doing a chat tomorrow night?
I hope so. We might be heading north, but if not, yeah.
So folks, listen, it's getting late, and I am dead dog tired.
We could kind of tell a little bit.
So I'm gonna get the hell out of here, and I will see all you guys next week. Actually, hopefully you'll see us tomorrow night on Stevie's if he does have one.
If
It's good to
Susie
see
does.
everybody. It's good to see everybody, but I am out of here because I am fucking dead dog tired.
Hey, don't forget to make room for those illegals that are moving in with you.
Yeah, that'll be the day.
You
All
know,
right, folks, we're out. We'll see you.
I heard they catch fish out of